Good evening, everybody. It's our Mike, and if you clicked on this video, you obviously have an interest in the DJI Osmo Mobile, or you're interested in what I got going on here with our LG V30. I made a video about using the Osmo Mobile with the V30, and quite a few of you have actually watched that video and seem to have enjoyed it, which is good. I'm glad to see that. Obviously, LG does not have quite as good image stabilization, electronic image stabilization, and an optical stabilization as what Google has managed to put in the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL. Those are obviously a little more superior when it comes to the software side of things and how they're doing it. Hopefully one day that'll work its way through all Android devices, and all the Android devices will have some good video stabilization to where you won't need a gimbal. But for now, gimbals are still the way to go, especially when you're doing vlogging, YouTube videos, anything that involves outdoor scenes, and you want good footage that has no shake to it, and you're out and about live blogging or Snapchat or Facebook. I mean, almost anything that involves video or photo, a gimbal can help with. Yes, they do get pricey. There are other ones out there that are cheaper. DJI is definitely known for their gimbals and their abilities. But anyway, that's enough of me talking about the purpose of them and best ways of using them. I also have something that I picked up for our gimbal because I am getting ready to go on a trip. As most of you may know, I've said that I am heading off to SEMA. It is that time of the year again where I take off and go check out all the newest things that are coming out for vehicles and whatnot. And I'm going to be recording video footage and putting more of it up online this year than I did last year. And that's the whole purpose why I had picked up this gimbal. And for the fact that I did get the gimbal from Verizon, and it was pretty much paid for by the rebate that I got for the LG V30. So that was another winning factor as well. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and the things I picked up for the gimbal here are inside this package. Now, this package, obviously handle with care, lithium-ion cells or batteries. Handle with care may cause fire or damage. So that gives you away right there. We have a battery in here, but that's not the only thing that is in this package. I have got something else in here as well that goes with our gimbal. So let's go on ahead and crack in and see what else we got. We're gonna open this as careful as we can because we don't want to puncture anything that might be close to the top. Don't want anything to get damaged. Let me finish chopping open this side, which you guys cannot see off camera. And we will put our knife away, get that out of the way. Besides a battery that is in here, I'll tell you right now, it is a spare battery that I had picked up. Alright, so right here, just to show you, the total I am paying is $38.09, and that is for a spare battery and then the Osmo Mobile base. And then, of course, shipping, being that this was from Verizon, was free. It didn't cost me anything. But what we have here are two parts that are officially through DJI. For one, we have a spare battery because I don't know exactly how long the battery life will hold on the Osmo when I'm running around with it all day. I'm going to be at SEMA from as early as 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if it dies out, of course, you can charge if my cable's long enough to reach my battery pack. But I'd rather have a fully charged spare battery as well, so I can just pop open the battery door, pull the battery out, put in a fresh one that's juiced and ready to go. And then I can charge this one up when I get back in the evenings. So let's crack open this, see how it comes packaged in. And we are looking at another box, a box within a box. So, of course, manual, like you would normally get. And then I actually like, for doing DJI unpackaging here, unboxings, I like how they have their packages. This is pretty cool. So, more manuals, of course, silicone gel. Don't eat this, kids. And nicely wedged in all this foam to make sure nothing happens to it. I'm sure there's a layer underneath, which does feel like there is. Our spare battery. And pop that puppy out. And there we have it, our DJI spare battery with your arrow facing which way it goes, pull tab for pulling out, and I will keep that covered for now. I will put it in later and charge it, make sure it's at 100%. So that is one thing. Let me move all this out of the way and we'll go on to the next box. Okay, so one thing I want to make note of as well, if you were to get this battery just as is through Verizon, it would be $34.99. And if you were to get this, it just says parts and components, but it is our base for the Osmo Mobile. This base alone would be $9.99. So total, you're looking over 40 bucks. But since we're getting it as a bundle through Verizon, it's the, what did I say, $38.09. So onto our base, here we go. Like I said, it says parts and components. Does not actually say base on it. And let's see how we're going to crack this puppy open without banging it up or damaging it. Figured it would be from here. Okay, it is not a side mount open box, it is a top mount open. So we will lift from the top, and here we have our, actually a good sized base. Pull that puppy out. Have our manuals here, Osmo. Now this base does work with the original DJI Osmo, and it does work with the Osmo Mobile. So here it says Osmo base, disclaimer and warning. Put that back in there. And inside our packaging, there we have our nice DJI base with more gel. So now the nice part with this base, it does have a 1/4 tripod hole, so you can mount this to a tripod and allow you to get better shots. Say you want to set this down on the grass, we want to use a tripod, and I actually do have a small one. So I have my mini Gorilla Pod here that you can form and shape into all kinds of ways. That would mount into the bottom of our base here, and once screwed in, as you can see, then it raises our Osmo gimbal up off the ground. That way if I'm taking some ground level shots and I want to pan from left to right, make it easier to have the gimbal inside this and go from there, taking the photos I need. This tripod, or this base, does not act as a charger either. Like, I know people are probably wanting that by now. It'd be nice to have a type of a charger that you could connect, just dock it to and be good. But that's not the purpose of this. This is just weighted just to be a base, just to hold your Osmo on. As you can see, we have nice grippy feet on the bottom, your Osmo or your Osmo Mobile. That way this won't slide around. If you set this on a table, say you're going to do an interview or anything else, you want to get some pan shots from a table height, it will work for that. And then I also have here is another type of adapter for connecting 1/4 screws to. This would be for if I was to hook this to a pole or set this on a leg and you want to get a certain shot. Again, could screw this in, screw the Osmo in, the base here. And this would work for our Osmo Mobile as well, to connect to something and angle it at whatever shots we're needing. So many different options. So this base can definitely be worth it. Like I said, it is $9.99. Normally if you order it offline, maybe $12.99. I think on Amazon I've seen it for $9.99 as well. And you'll get your free 2-day shipping. Generally, if you order through Verizon, you order products, you'll get them within a couple days as well. So anywhere from 3 to 5 days as of lately, because it has been quite busy. But yeah, these are a couple other things that I'm going to be taking with me to SEMA. So if you guys have any comments or questions about DJI products that I have gone over, please leave them in the comment section down below. Again, I will be using the V30 and the Osmo Mobile here for getting a lot of shots, a lot of photos, and I hope to post some small videos and snippets of everything that I've taken while I'm out there. So keep an eye on my YouTube channel for any of that type of stuff. It's something different than all the tech stuff I've been doing for a little bit, but yeah, keep an eye out for that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share. If you use a different gimbal besides DJI that you like for your phones, for doing video with, photography, videography, let me know in the comment section down below. I like to hear what everybody's using and some tips and tricks. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great night.